If you've been with me a while, you've probably seen me make chicken fajitas, shrimp fajitas, and maybe even steak fajitas, but I think that video was a while back. Well, today I want to show you how to put the three meats together to make this dish that's called Fajitas Texanas. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. So Joe got these little shrimp on sale, and it's the sorriest mistake he ever made because he has to deshell them and devein them. But he's sitting here patiently doing them. It's a lot of shrimp. I like that they're tiny, but I don't want to have to do all that work. So I have some chicken here, and I've got my spices. So let's start with the spices first. This is some cornstarch, some pink Himalayan sea salt, and chili powder. We're going to use cayenne. I'm going to use cumin, some sugar. You know what? Look down below and you're going to see the list of ingredients, alright? So you won't miss out on anything. Let me grab my whisk and mix this all up. Okay, so let me grab some oil for my big skillet. We're going to need a big skillet because this is going to be a lot, okay? So just a couple of tablespoons of the oil. Get the fire going, let this heat up, and I'm going to get rid of all the skin. And I've already washed the chicken with some distilled white vinegar, and this is all thigh meat, okay? Now normally I would go ahead and put the spice right onto the meat and rub it in, but I'm going to hold off on that this time, alright? This is some beef that Joe cooked earlier for a different recipe, for a different menu, and I grabbed some of it and cut it into chunks. And this is pretty much why I decided to make this recipe, because it goes with shrimp, chicken, and beef meat. So let's put the meat into the skillet, into the oil. And there's no seasoning at all on it so far. Let me go ahead and get this stirred. And you know what? I don't like the color, so I'm just going to go ahead and add the spice now. So if I were you, I would add the spice before and just rub it in, and then the chicken will look beautiful like this. Now Joe is rinsing the shrimp in some lemon water while I continue to stir my chicken so it won't burn. I'm going to add a little bit of water to make sure that the meat cooks, and then now I'm adding the onion that I've cut into big chunks. I want this to cook first. Put a little bit of water again. Don't add a whole lot of water, okay? Because we don't want the stuff to become soggy. And by the way, guys, if you're cooking all this from scratch and your beef is not prepared, you're going to have to cook your beef separate than your chicken. So you would save some of the spice that we put on the chicken to put on the beef, alright? Because we don't want to double spice or triple spice this dish. So I've put in the peppers. And those are cut into big chunks also. And then now it's time to add my beef, my cooked beef, by the way. They're very tender. Get this worked in so it can pick up some of the flavor from the spice that I put on the chicken, which Joe had already seasoned this meat, but it wasn't overly seasoned, so we should be good. And let me add a little bit more water. I don't want it to burn because I still have to add the shrimp in, okay? Just a little bit though. Now I have it on medium, and this is my double burner, so I have to watch. If I turn the fire down too low, it will take long to cook. If I turn it up too high, it'll burn, so I have to stay here and be careful. Put all the shrimp in, and I like that the shrimp is small. Again, the shrimp has no spice on it because it's going to pick up all the spice that we put on the chicken. I can't reiterate enough that you don't want to overly spice this dish, okay? And just stay here and stir it so that the shrimp can get on the bottom of the pan, because we want those to get pink. Once they get pink, they're done. Do not overcook because the shrimp is going to get tough. And this is the kind of dish that you don't want to eat second day. You kind of want to share this with a big family right away, because you don't want to heat it up in the microwave and get that shrimp all tough. So see, it's pink. Now how much liquid you leave in the pan depends on how you're going to serve it. So this can be served on corn tortilla, on flour tortilla, over white rice, over pasta. I'm going to serve mine over pasta and Joe's over rice. So I'm going to leave a little bit of liquid in the pan. But if you're going to serve it with the tortillas, you might want to let it reduce down a little bit more, okay? So let me turn off the fire. And I've already put some in a big bowl to do my photo shoot, of course. So this is the leftovers that I'm putting on my pasta. And I'm not going to put any spaghetti sauce or anything like that, alright? This is going to be a fantastic lunch. Take a look at my thumbnail picture from above, then from this angle, and now come sit on the couch and have a meal with me. This is my favorite spot to eat, by the way. We don't eat at the dinner table unless it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, okay? So I sit on the couch, enjoy some TV, and enjoy my food. Let me change my channel here to put on my Lifetime LMN. That's my favorite channel. Come eat with me, guys. Tell me how yours came out, okay? I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video with Fajitas Texanas. Let me tell you, this used to be my favorite dish of all time when I used to go to my favorite restaurant, Pancho Villa's. So when we first started going there, like back in '02, the chicken fajitas were like 12 bucks, and then the steak fajitas were 14, and the Tejana, which is the 3 meats, was 16. Fast forward about 10 years, and they raised the price of this one, the Tejana, to $26. That's when I learned how to make them, okay? So of course you can put other spices in yours if you'd like, and you can put the green bell peppers instead of the colorful bell peppers that I've used. I don't like green bell peppers at all, so that's why I used these colorful ones. Okay, I'm adjusting the camera, it's falling. So you guys, I don't know if you know this, but I have a membership at Patreon. It's only like $5 a month, and take a look at some of the stuff that you'll get if you join the membership, okay? You can quit at any time. I won't come back and ask you why you quit. You're still gonna be my friend. So take a look at some of the stuff, and I hope to see you guys in the membership. The books are here. Take a look at the book cover, guys. So let's take a look at the inside.